and welcome to another episode of 5 Minutes with Freed. I'm your host, Michael Freed. I'm a litigation partner in the matrimonial family law firm of Berkman, Botker, Newman, and Shine, with offices in New York City, Westchester, and Long Island. And today, my special guest is Menachem Copperman, and Menachem is with the founder of Kadat V'Kadin. And
Correct.
Menachem, welcome to 5 Minutes with Freed.
It's great being with you.
So,
What an
Menachem,
opportunity.
what is Kadat V'Kadin, and what is your role in the company?
So I'm an ordained Dayan, which means a Jewish judge, and my expertise is at Jewish law. And 7 years ago, I opened this practice, which basically gives services related to Jewish law, which and their interplay with the secular law. For instance, I make sure estate plans comply with Jewish law as well as the local secular law in order to prevent family disputes. I advise people who are litigating their disputes, especially monetary disputes, according to Jewish law in arbitration, which is called Din Torah. And I also write expert reports in Jewish law for law firms, especially, or cases are being litigated in Israel or in the States, and they have issues related to Jewish law.
That's great. So, Menachem, you know that I'm a matrimonial and family law attorney. When would my clients most often need your services?
Right. So I guess a lot of the clientele could actually overlap, but I would say in two main areas. First of all, during the people who are divorced or remarrying will obviously need to update their estate plan, and if they're Jewish people and they want everything to comply with Jewish law, they'll have to make sure that it complies with Jewish law too, and make sure they have what we call a halachic supplement that makes their secular will valid according to the Jewish law, the halacha. And also, people are getting divorced. I know in the States there's separation of the law and religion of the state and the state. And the fact you're divorcing according to secular law won't always solve all the religious issues that go together with it, the ketubah, the get, and other Jewish religious issues. So if you need consultation or help with anything that's got to do with the religious area of things, so that's where they come to me for consultation and to advise on what to do in these religious areas regarding divorce.
Okay, perfect. So, Menachem, what's the best way for a prospective client or other professional like myself to contact you?
So two ways, or my Menachem Copperman Facebook page, Kadat V'Kadin, or on by LinkedIn, and hopefully in 3 weeks my new website is supposed to be in the air, which will be kadatvikadin.com. So Google that and you'll get there directly, and my number and email address will be there.
That's perfect. So now, Menachem Copperman, we have now come to the most important part of our show.
Okay, ready.
And that happens to be the question of the week. So, Menachem Copperman, this is your question of the week. Every day, 12 new things arrive at your home, all of which begin with a letter you choose. Which letter would you choose and why?
So that's such an interesting question, and took me time to think about it. And I will say, I thought of the Hebrew letter tzaddik, actually, which in English would be a T and Z together. I hope that qualifies.
Okay.
But I would say there are two reasons why I chose it. The first one is that it's a rare letter. Like in the Scrabble, it would qualify as like Q or something. So obviously, the things that I would probably be getting at my door would probably be the most interesting and rare things you can think of. That's number one. But aside from that, I was thinking about what it symbolizes. Because in Hebrew, tzaddik represents a few things, which is tzedek, justice, and that is the aspiration of myself, of all of us, and especially my practice, is to bring justice legally and in our life. It also represents tzedakah, which in Hebrew means charity, and it's not only what we get, but actually what we can give, and see our system as obligations what are our obligations in life? What could we give others? Tzedakah. And most important, our personal aspiration of all of us is to be a tzaddik, is to be a righteous person. And all our life is about doing the right thing. I think if we take these things, justice, charity, and righteousness, I think will be very wholesome. And that's something I would want to really, a letter that I think represents a lot.
Well, I have to tell you, Menachem Copperman, that was a great answer, and you have said it all. You are helping people with issues related to Jewish law one day at a time, and I want to thank you for being a wonderful guest on 5 Minutes with Fried.
Thank you so much, Michael. It's been a real honor. Thank you for the privilege.